All right. I will call the meeting of the Public Safety Committee to order on Wednesday, July 23rd at 4:31 PM. I will declare quorum. We have trustee Zerflu, trustee Hess, Chief Abbott, Chief Lees, Administrator Martinson, and President Mansell somewhere down south, correct?
Iowa, almost to Cedar Rapids.
So if you swing it around, we'll see corn, huh?
You sure will.
I was just playing the odds.
And it's on.
One correction, the agenda, we had moved 6A down to 7, or 6B down to 7B. The SRO discussion was accidentally placed in the fire. The packet you have right now is correct, so could I have a motion to approve the agenda and the meeting minutes for July 23rd and June 25th?
Can I ask one question? There is a 6B.
There was a 6B, so 6B was the SRO discussion. It was mistakenly placed in the fire department
Okay,
when the SRO discussion should be related to the police department.
okay.
Yep, it was the agenda that was sent out this morning was
Okay.
incorrect. This is correct.
That's fine. I saw your note.
Yep.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the agenda.
And the minutes. Okay. Motion to approve the agenda and the minutes by Hess. Do I have a second?
Second for discussion.
Second for Mr. Trustee Zerflu. Any discussion?
Is it posted for 2 hours?
The corrected one?
Yes.
We updated right away this morning.
Pardon?
We updated right away this morning.
So it was posted.
Yep.
Every place it's supposed to be for 2
Yep.
hours.
Okay, any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Right.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
One question.
Absolutely.
Who's gonna take minutes?
I am.
Okay.
It's also being recorded as well, so if I have to go back and look at the recording at some point, we can do that. I don't think Betsy wants to be taking
No,
minutes
that's a
from,
good comment.
We talked to Kim and Kim will just watch the.
she'll watch and transcribe. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll have some notes here as well. She's welcome to have my notes and then collectively we'll put it all together. So we'll get it taken care of. And the good thing is it's being recorded, so. Chairperson comments, I have none. Any public comments? The member of public here, was he wishing? to
He's
comment?
for the next meeting.
Oh,
the
okay,
Public Works meeting.
absolutely. All right, we will just keep on going then. Fire Department General Update, Chief, we got your update. Anything you want to explain on there?
Nothing really huge. We attended the community picnic last night as a fire department. The bike rodeo that we're doing and partnered with the Elks Club and, police department will also be doing a brat fry that same day that will benefit the band club for their Hawaii trip coming up. I'm looking at replacing engine 3 in the brush, but that won't be until 2029, but I'm working on quotes for that.
Okay.
But it's a long ways off. But I'd like to get that ball rolling here sooner rather than later, because it takes usually about, I think they said 24 to 27 months to build a new fire truck, so.
Which one are you replacing?
Engine 3 in our brush truck. They're two oldest vehicles that we got, they'll be getting replaced hopefully. And the reason I'm doing 2 is because I'm going from having 3 engines to 2 engines and a tender. So a new engine's about $1 million. A new tender I can get for 300,000 and a new brush truck I can get for about 150. So it'll still maintain our $500,000 loan amount that we take out to pay for new vehicles. Or just roll into a different set.
And pardon the ignorance, but what's the difference between a truck and a tender?
So a fire engine would have a pump, goes to fires and actually pumps at the fires. A tender is like a water shuttle. So think of like a milk truck.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's-
Okay, I didn't know what they were called.
Yep, so we don't currently have one right now. And we have a lot of rural area.
That you gotta transport water to.
Yes, so I think it's be a lot more advantageous for us as a department and operations wise to have a tender.
That's fine. I just
Yeah.
understand the difference. Second question is engine 3 usable currently?
Yes, it's currently usable. It just,
In
it
what
still has that, air leak. So as long as you get the truck running, once the truck starts to run, it'll start keeping up. It's when the truck shuts off. That's when it loses all its air. As
Okay.
long as the truck is running, that compressor will run and keep the air up.
Maintain the
in.
pressure.
Correct.
And air is pneumatic, what is pneumatic on the truck?
Brakes, the, pump switch. That should really be about it, but there's two separate systems, so the brakes
As
are,
a-
on fire engines are designed different than say like your commercial truck. So a commercial truck, it's all one system,
Mhm.
right? But when it comes to an emergency vehicle, such as a fire engine, it has two separate systems to where if, say, like one spot is losing air, the air brakes will still work. So you never actually lose air brakes or safety of the vehicle itself.
Okay, thank you.
Keyword, I'm not gonna say it out loud. I like it. Any questions for me,
We don't use that keyword.
right?
All right, hearing no questions, we'll move on. Chief Abbott, general reports.
You guys have that with squad conditions, summary, big push this last month, continued to work with DPW on Port Road and Seneca for the safety of all of our employees with the bike path being completed. I see they put blacktop down today, so it's completed. That was a big push along with just in general overweight trucks, which is always a continued issue. And citations were issued for that last month and are continuing to be issued. Anticipating the school year with, the schools, getting Officer Murtis settled in as school resource officer and Officer Check as well in working in the schools. Um, uh, like Chief Lee said, we'll be finishing up the final touches with the rodeo, which will be on the 31st. Other than that, I don't have anything else to add.
Were all of these three-way restrictions on roadways issued on either Port or Seneca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, correct.
Just people trying to skirt around that detour?
Correct.
when they
I
could
did
be?
have one other person who was local that had a tractor trailer that was unloaded, parked on Third Street. He was at his house taking a nap in between loads. I did not cite him. But I did tell him that if he wanted to continue to park on the road when he was in between, he'd have to figure out a spot to put his trailer and then park his tractor at home, which is allowed. But other than that, everything else is set up on Port Road.
And you've been increasing the patrol on there with the detour and will be
Correct.
continuing with the additional detour?
Correct.
When is the bridge work done? I know I saw the sign, but I can't remember offhand.
I'm not sure.
They started August 73,
Yeah,
mid-August, I believe. right?
mid-August, okay. So we're another 3 to 4 weeks into increased traffic on those roads. All right, any questions on that board? Yeah, I think Betsy got booted. Or maybe Iowa just has really sketchy reception.
You got 1 minute for 10.
I ain't gonna make it. All right, 7B, update on services of Port School District.
So back, early June, President Mansell, and myself met with James Bena, prior to having a conversation with Chief Abbott. Obviously, this has been a long time agreement in place between the schools and the village back when, Chief Zerflu was even chief a long time ago. The pay has been kind of back and forth. We never had a descriptive idea what the charge was gonna be. It was kind of based on the chiefs, how many times as patrolmen were there, officers back and forth. Over the past years, it's been kind of all over maybe mismanaged a little bit, so, I thought the best is to try to clean it up, get a set price, a set fee and agree upon between the school and the village. Talking with Chief Abbott and everybody and, President Mansell, we came up with one hour a day that their officers will be at the school. And again, if it goes over, so be it. But 1 hour a day, they would, tour the schools and deal with other stuff, which, some days they're there for 3, some days they're for half an hour. But, this way gives the village accounting staff, a moving forward direction. So we know for budget purpose, what we're gonna be coming in. The school knows what they're gonna be paying every year. So there's no more back and forth. So we looked at the wages of Officer Murdis, who's normally gonna be there, came up to 51.34 per day. 174 school days per year. Divided that into kind of two sections, January 1st and June 15th for payment. That way the accounting staff can send the bills out and it's cut and dry and there's no more issues with what we're gonna get paid, when the bills are coming, who's doing what. So just more or less cleaning this up, nothing that needs to be voted and agreed. This is an agreement that's been put in place years ago, just trying to clean up the accounting end of it. So James, being I had no problem with the school, he was gonna run this by the school board and just wanted to bring it to you guys so you knew what we put in place. That way it's, like I said, cut and dry.
Question?
Is that 51.34 for the SRO or the SRO and the crossing guard?
We really don't have an SR, it's community officer. I guess we really don't
Okay.
have one. So that's just for the community officer.
Okay, but so what is the rate for the crossing?
So the crossing guard, that's subject to change per every year. It's 28.71 per day right now, but that changes every year.
And that's paid directly to the crossing guard by the school?
No, village pays them.
Okay.
If the school gives out, the school pays for the first half of the school year,
Mhm.
and then the village pays for the second half. It's been
See that, I didn't know what the rate was,
yeah, we didn't put the rate in there because it does change.
but it's fine.
So-
It was not part of the 50-38.
Yep, no,
There you
separate.
go. Okay,
And
thank you.
I believe that's something in maybe trustee Zerflu knows, I mean, that's something that's been in place. I think we were back and forth, I think when my grandma was down there, back and forth on who was paying what, and that's why we got to where we're at.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm not questioning it. Continue to.
Okay, any additional questions on the SRO program?
Chief, how come your name isn't anywhere on this form? Chief Abbott? These are involving people under your command. And you're, in a lot of regards, the sole authority for those folks entering and, taking on other duties.
Correct. This was to more or less ease the financial, like not explaining the finances, but billing and such like that. So I didn't feel I was
Still
necessary.
affects your personnel.
It does.
When I see 170 per day or days per school year, 51.34 per day. Does that mean Josiah is gonna be in there 174 days?
No, because he doesn't work every day. So
You're gonna have a police officer in there 174 days?
that's the plan. Yep. Josiah is the designated school resource officer now.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's just that this form here, budget reasons, the administrative coordinator gets involved, but assigning and making out stuff like this, your name should be on that also.
If we want to put my
I
name
can
on
have
it,
his name
we
on
can
it.
have it. It was, I don't feel it was anything neglectfully done on the village's side towards me. At all,
I'm sure
so-
that is the case.
Yeah,
but
so if the,
personnel is still 100% your obligation.
correct. So if the public safety would like my name added to this, I'll sign off on it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can put you on the bottom. I have no big deal.
You have any issues with that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
So-
You have another question?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
The funds that are collected for this go to where?
The general,
General fund?
just like every other funds.
Okay.
Yep.
And the cost for the officer comes out of his budget.
It comes
Well,
out.
it's already budgeted.
Yeah, I
Right.
understand.
Yep.
He's already budgeted, but
Yeah,
okay.
and this was based on, I mean, when we talked to James Bean, I mean, there's days that he might be there 3 hours a day and maybe the next day, if he misses a day, it's, Jim understood that, right?
Correct.
So collectively, it'll be approximately 5 a week. There
Correct.
might be some days where it's 3 and some days where it's 20 minutes.
And it's more.
Yeah.
And we're in the school, if you will, realm more, because this doesn't include us doing school zones for 15 to 20 minutes prior to school and after school either. To me, that's something that's a given. As a police officer in a community like we have, my guys and myself will be doing that regardless because that's
your routine
part of our job.
control, that is correct.
So.
That makes sense.
One additional question. The
Mhm.
5134 was determined by,
Based on the wages of the employee.
okay, fully loaded. Okay, yep. Thank you.
Any additional questions on that one? Good, moving on. Any old business to address? I believe I had any.
Does this need to be? It's not up to me.
I do not believe so. Ben, do you agree?
No, because this has been in place for years. This is just, like I said, in the past chiefs, we've had to kind of beg them to get the payments out to Diane and we need those payments in the school. We need to be accountable for where people are and stuff like that. So no, this is just having
I
information
didn't know
in
if we
place.
needed to pass it out to committee or not. but okay.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure, but since it's not creating any new financial obligations,
Mhm.
it's essentially just assigning already budgeted personnel for a specific assignment.
Does it need to be communicated to the full board?
It'll be in the packet for
Okay,
discussion, and I will definitely bring it up at the board
it's
meeting.
fine, just so everybody at the
Correct.
board is unaware of it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Correct. So hearing no old business, any new business that's any late breaking and interesting? Nothing fun, huh? Any correspondence received by anyone? I have not. Trustee Hess,
No,
trustee Zerflu,
Nope.
chief, nothing? Ben?
No,
Okay, agenda items for next meeting. I think we'll have a pretty standard agenda next meeting as well. And I'm okay with that. Next meeting date will be, my apologies, I didn't have my calendar up. We are sticking with fourth Wednesday.
7th.
That'd be August 27th. August 27th looks good for me. Next meeting date will be August 27th at 4:30 PM. Anything else for the good of the committee? Hearing none, I shall declare said meeting adjourned at 4:48 PM. I was close. Thank you all.
What did you say it was gonna be?
I said, what'd I say, 10-minute
10
meeting?
minutes.